everybody hates Blake Lively, even more than last week. First, it was for her not posting enough about DV when she plays or stars in a movie about DV. Then it was about that surface interview that she thought no one would ever see. And now, Blake is attacking pregnant women, which means we have an update that we just gotta dive into. Hey you guys, welcome back to I Scroll Through Social Media so you don't have to rot and mash up your brain, and all I ask is for you to take that cute little finger and hit the subscribe button for me. And leave me at least one of these little monster devil emojis for the people who keep calling Blake Lively a monster. Or maybe it's just to mollywop that algorithm. Did my boob fall out? Nope, the Instagram are all fastened in. But yeah, it does help me a lot when you leave the emojis. So in the last Blake Lively video, most of us said, okay, she had some mean moments. The interview was very odd. Many of you guys were very, very passionate about the mean girl thing. Even though I was very passionate about the mean girl thing, it brought me back to high school. Many of us had the similar end. It's another weird celebrity that we'll never talk to anyway. But now, today is the day that I bring you the ticket to board the I Hate Blake Lively train. It is back. Let's get to the reasons why people are hating Blake Lively this week. So one of the biggest reasons people were criticizing Blake was because she wasn't posting enough about DV. This word right here that I can't say on YouTube because they'll demonetize me instantly. And the movie that she's starring in is like, that's the whole thing. It ends with us. And they want her to scream from the mountaintops, baby. Leave that man. End that cycle. They want more energy, more passion from her, and she's not posting resources on her Instagram, and other people from the movie are posting things about that on their social medias, and she is deciding to do the exact opposite. And girlie's selling her alcohol line, Booze and Buzz. People did not take this well. They were very angry. They were calling it tone deaf. Many brought up the fact that the movie is about DV, and in many cases, the ABUSER is usually drinking alcohol. And then here's her happy little butt cheeks promoting alcohol at movie premieres or movie parties. She also named the drinks names from the movie to help people purchase more of her alcoholic beverages, like the Blooming Betty. That's the name of the main character that she plays. She is a woman going through DV issues, and she decides to open a flower shop, and her last name is Bloom. Yep, no, everybody calm down. It's a very hard name to think of. There's also the Ryle, which is the boyfriend's or ex-husband's name that was doing the DV. My favorite drink is called It Ends with Buzz. Dang, they're really doubling it up on It Ends with Buzz. So I can see where people are coming from. I can see it being irritating. I can see it being very weird that she's promoting this, especially if you don't like Blake Lively. It's probably gonna irritate you a lot. But it's not enough for me to really hate her, but it is enough for me to make my own dramatic skit out of it. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. This movie is a very special movie, and I have to thank these very special that has joined us here on stage, who are survivors themselves. Thank you for gracing us with your strong presence. This movie is bringing so much awareness to DV victims and is important for anyone who has been in these horrible situations where they thought they were too weak to get out of. Those moments when you thought you had no strength. Those moments you saw your partner with that bottle in hand and you knew they had one too many drinks when they got home. I want everyone to raise your hand up in celebration and purchase my new alcoholic line, Betty Boo! Along with her selling her alcohol, Blake is also selling her hair product. Blake took advantage of the release of It Ends With Us and launched a hair care brand in the same timeline, titled Blake Brown. All aboard the I Hate Blake Lively train, anyone? Purchase a ticket here, purchase a ticket there. I found an article titled, Sorry Blake Lively, using a movie about violence to sell stuff, it's not a good look. And there's many like it, and I agree, it's not the best look. It does look weird, but it's not something to be, for me, to be like, oh, Blake Lively, I gotta make a TikTok about you. Like I said, I'm probably still not ever going to watch the movie if it's about DV type stuff. The ending of Regular Show was too deep for me, so I'm sure this movie would probably make me not laugh, and that's what I like to do. But don't worry, the train is not leaving yet. There will be a few more chances for you to purchase a ticket. So another old interview has come to surface. We all love those about Blake Lively, and she is shaming pregnant women and saying they are liars. They lie about everything, especially cravings, because they just want attention and an excuse to eat food. Pampered Blake Lively slammed for claiming pregnant women lie about symptoms in resurfaced interview. And this is when I was like, yes, I can finally board the I hate Blake Lively train and be part of the crowd. Now, I have absolutely never been pregnant, but pre-period cravings, while my hormones are just jumbled up inside my body, make me go insane. I crave the oddest things, and if I don't get it, I start scratching my neck and get very upset. I sweat profusely. And it's just not the most fun experience. So I can only imagine if you have a little minion inside of your uterus. I was ready to step my foot into the I hate Blake Lively train, baby. And then, well, I saw the interview.
Any cravings? How's it going along? My wife's 7 months right now, so I know what it's all like, the feet rubbing.
Oh, she's just taking advantage.
Is she?
Totally.
Oh, please say the no, Blake. Please, tell her.
You can exploit it if you want. But,
every night. I'm rubbing feet every night, Blake.
I wonder what his wife is thinking at home as she watches this interview.
Sucker.
Oh.
You can't fall for that stuff. Cravings, nah.
No?
No, we just lie.
You're good.
It's the perfect way to get what you want all the time.
If I'm pregnant, my boyfriend, husband, whatever, better be rubbing my feet and doing it with a smile. And once he's done, I need him to place a miniature crown on each of my toes. Have you seen some pregnant ladies' swollen feet? It doesn't look fun. But at the end of the video, she did say she was just joking.
No, I'm teasing.
It was a joke.
She's cracking one of her spoofs. This is one of her goof abouts.
No one was laughing except for the interviewer, because I know he's going to rush home and tell his pregnant wife,
Mommy, look!
yes, Gianna. That was great, honey. You're really good at that. Just like you were the other 343 times.
Honey, where are you? I'm home.
I'm in the living room, Charles. I can't get up. My foot's swollen again.
Your foot is so fat, Mommy.
Hey, baby, how was work?
Speaking of feet, I heard something kind of funny today. You want to hear the joke?
Sure.
I've heard all the symptoms that you've been talking my ear off about were a lie. Blake Lively told me.
Who's Blake Lively?
Don't change the subject. Blake told me everything, having me run to the store like a fool to get you tea for your morning sickness. Lie. Rubbing your putrid feet. Lie. The weight you gained because of the baby. Complete lie. It was all an excuse. Blake Lively spilled the beans. Now what you gotta say about that?
But then she also ends the interview with, well, I feel great though, so I don't know what the other pregnant people are talking about.
So no cravings, nothing? I'm feeling good?
Yeah, thanks.
We can't wait.
Thank you very much.
right,
Nice to talk to you.
Did I find it funny? No. It was a very odd delivery, but it was kind of just like, whatever. What did make me say, Blake, you little hypocritical was in the beginning of this interview, this man asked her about her outfit.
Tell me about what are you wearing?
And she didn't get offended at all. She just smiled and said, I'm wearing Gucci.
I'm wearing Gucci and Lorraine Schwartz.
And even said thank you.
Look at that.
Looking good, ain't it?
Thank you very
And coming
much.
out.
And now I can't stop thinking about why did she get so mad at the flaw girl when she asked about your clothes? It seems like a normal thing to ask celebrity. Anyway, speaking of flaw, she made a update video where she was explaining that many people were nice, but many people were also critiquing her that she harvested that clip in her draft. Waited for the perfect moment to ruin Blake Lively's reputation. And when she saw Blake Lively's name trending, she posted it.
I wanted to address the fact that a lot of people have been calling me out on putting out the video right now.
And she said pretty much, yeah, I did. And
I have to say that if I had posted that video 8 years ago, I probably wouldn't have had a career.
And I agree, Hollywood would have blacklisted her and continued to lick Blake Lively's butt. But now, we the people, the little people, as Hollywood would probably put it, have the power of social media. And even though many people hate it, you can't disagree that everybody has a voice. You have the power to create your own job And even then, if you talk about someone that many people really love, and when certain people come out with something, we've seen it with Cody Ko, we've seen it with I'm Alex, with those women that came out and said certain things, and people were like, you're jealous, you're upset that they left you, you're just jealous.
And that's the way things work. You know, celebrities are protected. And I did post another video once where a celebrity wasn't being on their nicest behavior, and I was told that you should probably take that down.
I mean, there has been a few times that people have come to me when I talked about a couple of people that are absolutely loved, and they have proof of these guys showing me text messages, and I'm like, look, I feel really nice. It's a wonderful thing that you feel comfortable showing me all of this. And it also brings great comfort to me that I was right about this person. But I can't be the one breaking the story. It's not my place. I already know that with certain people, even if there is proof, they won't believe it. And quite frankly, it's just not my place. So you're gonna have to pull up those big girl panties if you wanna expose these guys, be like Flaw, and put it out there, or wait for that perfect moment where people won't be in that cult-like mentality. So I am just waiting for the day that many of people's favorite good YouTubers get exposed, like many are now. Now, Flaw would interview her again, and people were also critiquing her and said,
Well, if she was so bad, why would you interview her again then, huh? She's probably not that bad if you decided to talk to her again.
and Flaw pretty much said, because it's my job.
And the thing is, I, as a freelancer, this is my livelihood. You know, I couldn't just say, no, I don't want to interview her because she was rude last time I met her. That's not how it works.
Some people don't have the luxury to just leave because then they wouldn't be able to eat. The second interview was also not horrible. Blake didn't really recognize her existence. She still wanted to talk to just the celebrity.
Yeah.
Where
With
was
the
he
well,
from?
with the premise that
Norway.
with the premise that Stephanie and that anybody would consider Stephanie a bitch.
This
Like
is
annoying,
Christy
sure,
Flaw.
but
On the schedule,
Like, just as a premise,
RTL
description,
Germany,
like,
Germany,
If you would have said a man who's like
Christy
not afraid
Flaw.
to be who he is,
Yes,
or a woman
has to
who
be.
looks
Yeah.
one way on that, so is more comfortable.
Flaw said it wasn't the most horrible thing ever, but it also wasn't great. She said that herself could have done better as well.
Her and Anna Kendrick had their thing going on, but it wasn't like a horrible interview. I just feel like there was no chemistry there, but you know, that's fine. You can't have good chemistry with everyone.
People also said the first interview, the super viral one, people were speculating that something definitely happened before the interview. You, interviewer Flaw Lady, did something to upset Blake and Parker Posey.
Nothing happens before these interviews because you have like 10 seconds to go from the corridor in the hotel, sit down, say hello, say your name to the camera, and then they start rolling.
Also, some of you movie buffs in my comments section wanted me to put some respect on Parker Posey's name because I didn't know her name, I didn't know who she was, and I just wanted to address that and say, no, I don't want to, and I don't have to educate myself on these celebrities that I'm never gonna watch anyway. I watch cartoons, not Parker Posey. Anywho, that's pretty much why more people are very angry at Blake this week. They are calling her the new pick-me Pearly, and I just have to say, no, she is not. She is not Pearl. They also keep calling her J-Lo. I haven't watched enough of J-Lo to see if it's a similar thing, but I keep seeing she's the new J-Lo. But with all that being said, will you be hopping on the Blake Lively train? Yes or no? Purchase a ticket now. The train's about to leave. Until next week, I'm sure something's gonna happen that the train will come right on back. You guys, thank you so much for coming today. I had so much fun chatting with you. Don't forget to hit subscribe button. Spoiler, I'm writing a video called the Crumble Cookie Controversy, and I'm eating crumble cookies for research purposes. Jeez. I'll see you guys in the next one. Get on the train if you still want to go. It's almost leaving. Bye.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Oh wait, I forgot your kiss. Come here.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrum.